Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the driver's seat. I'm Nico. With me this week and from previous weeks are three special guests, one of which is not so special because he's the regular co-host. That's Chief Dankaroo. And then we have Loud Balloon and we have the Holy Egg, aka Elliot. How you guys doing?
Ooh.
Doing quite fine.
My thoughts get darker every day.
All right, buddy. Elliot, no, you're not. All right.
That's my opinion.
That's pretty good. I think we can actually call it a podcast there. Just go ahead and wrap it up.
Alright, see y'all later, guys.
Yeah, thanks for
See you
watching. We'll see you guys next week.
I just had to download it quickly.
But yeah, we had another full week of racing. It never ends. The grind never stops. It never stops.
Are you okay?
What is wrong with you?
I'm losing my
Just-
brain.
You sneeze?
Crashing out. Yeah. What did you guys think of Martinsville? That was fun, huh?
You guys
Crazy
didn't have
finish.
you guys did not have
What happened?
voice chat on, so you couldn't hear my yelling.
Yeah.
'Cause there was some yelling.
You were yelling.
I was yelling.
Why can't I delete this?
You missed
What were you
missed
saying?
that on. I was mostly yelling at drivers for being idiots, but I
Oh, I
digress.
feel that. Yeah, that was like such a wild finish. I tuned in with like 5 to go.
I didn't actually do a lot of yelling there. It was mostly when there was the intent wrecking.
Intent wrecking advantage.
Who intent wrecked?
No.
Who? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, you'll find out.
That would be immediate.
I'll find out.
disqualification.
Just tell me.
It was.
You'll find out when you'll find out when the person isn't here tomorrow, or in today technically when this goes out.
Oh yeah, technically later today.
Yeah, I wonder why the podcast went on Thursday.
I was tired. Ever heard of it? It's called having a job, buddy.
I have a job. I work
Maybe-
full time for Vantage Racing Team.
That's fair.
I think you guys technically work for me since I'm the one that pays all you.
No, but we don't.
You don't
get
pay
paid.
me shit.
I pay Nico and he's supposed to give you the money.
What?
Whoa! Cut the podcast. Cut it. Cut. That's it. We're done. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. I pocket the money, and then
Yeah.
We're gonna have like 5 fake out endings.
we're gonna. Yeah, it's been 2.5 minutes, and we've already had 2.
Okay. Yeah. So VPS.
Oh,
Kurt
yeah.
Bray finally
My goat.
gets
Welcome
his
back,
first series
Vantage.
win.
Yeah, he got his first VPS win. He was like 3rd or 4th going into the final corner at Martinsville, but of course, things happened.
That were expected. Expected things happened.
Yeah, David Morales kind of cleaned out Kyle Purcell. Bray went up the
usual.
middle. It was a 3-wide photo finish, pretty much. So,
Yeah, except one of the cars going in that 3 wide wasn't actually pointing straight.
Well, you know, details.
Wah.
Which
But yeah,
that 3rd place is under review still.
how? What do you mean still under review?
Because no one else besides myself, because Spencer and I looked at every protest except that one.
Spencer, like the store?
Yeah, Spencer's stuff.
Spencer's gifts, yeah, they do handle all VPS protests.
That's why it takes so long, because we'd send it by mail.
Get here first. Go hassle Spencer. Go harass him.
I'm gonna go to Spencer's and
I condone it.
But yeah,
give him some.
that locked
peace
in
of
our,
mind.
our next round. Jacob Hoskins, by the way, Chief, your pick to not make the next round, made the next
course.
round.
Of course, gets the most Mickey Mouse playoffs. You know, when you just tell your team to let you buy and then to block for you, it's not that hard to make the playoffs, right? The next round.
What are you implying, Chief?
I'm implying that he told his teammates to block for him. You saw it you saw it live.
Well, I distinctly noticed that no one filed a protest against that. So
Yeah, he probably paid him off. It's like he pays off everybody else.
He paid
he
off
paid off
kidding.
the entire server.
Yeah. But he can't afford
Wait,
one truck in
Where's my
ISO.
money at?
Here's the thing,
Anyways.
he paid off the server with my money.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
I'm not cutting that, by the way. That's staying in. And I'm going to get a DM from somebody being like, that's not
0
right."
days without
Slandering.
hospitate.
Yeah.
It's
Reset
not
the
even
counter.
receiving a hot dog DM.
Reset the counter.
Back to 0 days without Jacob has Hoskins slander. Jesus, I can't talk. All right, Chief. We're going
Hello.
into the round of 6. And
Mm-hmm.
who's your picks? Let's hear them to go to the championship 3.
tell you who's out. Daniel Michel.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
that's
pretty
what
sure he's
first
already
of all.
locked in.
He's basically
Well, I'll say Daniel Michel in. I'd probably say Purcell. It's 4, right? 4 of them.
3 of them. Championship 3.
3 of them. I mean, if you look at the schedule, they're all Sorxy's best
Downfall.
tracks, so he definitely has a
Yeah.
shot.
Except for Daytona,
Yeah.
road course.
Except for Daytona, but he picked Bristol and Talladega. So, yeah, very convenient that he made the schedule. But I do think he has a good shot of getting into the championship.
Bristol
3.
went so well for him last time.
The big 3. Well, he qualified well.
He finished 12 laps down.
But he qualified well, so that means he could be a championship threat.
Also, the person he's fighting that with is his teammate, Landon Bednarz, who currently holds that 3rd spot.
That's true. There's the 30-point
Right
gap
now?
between them.
Oh, yeah, it was 5 that got knocked out. That's right.
Do we think Hoskins says, Bednar's pull over, let me through? I need to make the championship 3. This is my team. You think he has a power trip? I would do that.
I don't think I don't think they like him enough to listen.
Well, okay. Obviously, no hate again. We've seen Sorxy melt down before.
Oh boy. All hate.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility, right? I don't know. I feel like it depends on what the point situation is. But he's grown a lot, and I do feel like if he's just like final lap, I don't think he'll make the call like that unless he just completely melts down. But I don't know.
We'll see. Loud, you've known Sorcy since you were like
2.
10. It's been a long time.
Since 2016. How old was I?
Jesus. 9 years ago? So you were like
8? 8 or 9?
Loud, was your relationship with Sorcy consensual?
wild
Jesus
accusation.
Christ.
I'm giving you a 5-second head start for blast your head off.
That's not a no, by the way.
It's not enough.
It is a no.
No, it wasn't
Nico,
consensual?
Of course you think, Nico. Of course you think that about children. You're freaking.
I was like the 4th one to
Whoa.
even mention it. What are you talking about?
Quickly looking up age of consent
didn't
in
mention it.
Vantage.
Well, I can't even. That was before Vantage.
What are we talking about? BV.
Anyways, yeah, VPS was fun. Nothing on Friday. Saturday morning, or Saturday, I guess we had a Homestead Oval doubleheader. Formula America was really fun there. Purge, who was begging to be on the podcast, by the way, was begging.
Didn't show up though.
Doesn't show up. Interesting, yeah.
Just like the drivers to our races.
Real, especially him,
They sign up for.
Mr.
Real.
See,
Excuses.
I've been having an excuse for the past 2 weeks to not be able to show up, but some other people just don't show up.
What's
There's no excuses.
what's Purge's win start ratio
This season? Or, I mean, this year?
ever?
I don't know. He used to make starts.
Because I'm guessing mine is higher than his.
Well, yeah, you have like 4
Well, yeah,
starts.
you've done 2 races, dickhead.
I've done. No, I mean no, across all series.
So you've done like 4 then.
6. I done 6 starts.
Purge has 22 starts this year.
Might pass.
Not bad. Prince has 31. So does Chief.
Kind of crazy how the wins stack up. Rather, the starts stack up. I guess the wins too.
I have
All-time
more starts
winner.
this year than multiple V1 drivers, and I haven't, and I'm not even a driver in any series technically.
I mean, RBN really only races V1, and we've had a lot of new faces.
We've had 95 people.
I want to
recently.
see RBN in something else but the F1 game.
Real. Get him on freaking iRacing.
Roblox.
Get him up.
Backstretch
I want to see him in
battles.
a. I want to see him in a Forza race.
RBN
Oh, he'd
takes on the
complain.
Vindy 500.
I want to see RBN at least in the Vindy 150.
RBN Vindy 150 appearance.
Confirmed.
He's
We
like
will
Michael
take him
Schumacher when
against
he
as
talked
well.
about racing in the Indy 500.
He's scared. Scared to turn left. You heard it here first, folks. Calling out that fraud.
Wonder if he listens.
He doesn't even listen to the drivers' meetings when he's in them.
Speaking of people listening to the drivers' meetings, Fred Durst, if you are listening to this, please sponsor us.
Shout out Fred Durst, by the way. Longtime Vantage
Shout out
fan.
Fred Durst.
Yeah.
That was better than the first one. I was hoping you'd have a similar voice crack
Similar terrible voice crack.
than to the previous one. But anyways, yeah. Then Vissel was at Homestead on Saturday as well. That was a fun little race. Richard Raven got his first win of the season. Spoilers, by the way.
Richard Raven.
How was
Skip
that?
over Formula Americas?
Name.
What about Formula America?
Did we just skim over it? Just didn't happen.
We talked about it for a little bit.
We discussed it. We only talked about the winner, unfortunately.
Yeah, who, by the way, wasn't here again. Great to be on the podcast.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah.
here.
But
Wasn't here.
I was gonna say something. But never.
let's see it.
You can say it.
Let's say it.
Yeah, let's-
Oh
let's hear it,
yeah.
let's hear it.
Well, once again, I just got wrecked out. Every week.
Well, I
the
also got
championship.
wrecked out, but I still finished ahead of you.
Okay, I got wrecked on the final restart. Can you shut up?
That's on you.
I got
wrecked
on
out
the final
on
restart.
on all but two.
Not the final one. See, that's the most important. Like you can lead the whole NASCAR race and you get taken out.
Just
Green and white
don't
checker.
do that. Mo.
Gimmicks.
Personally, sounds like a skill. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's on you.
I really don't know anymore. Like it's impossible. I've been in
Just
contention
avoid it.
every single
I got
race.
assassinated by Tyler Fink, and I still did better than you.
Yeah, Tyler Fink. Shout out
Yeah.
Tyler Fink for pausing in the middle of the track.
Yeah,
But- I really don't know anymore. I've been in
Shout out Tyler Fink
contention.
for being slow.
Let him have his moment.
Yeah,
It's my turn.
for every single race, and I just get messed up the final laps. I don't know.
Tyler Fink, more
Really
like
don't
Tyler Think about qualifying.
And it's like the
sometimes.
same two guys every time. That's the fun
And who is
part.
it? And who are those same
How
two
do these
guys?
guys?
Well, it's Crybaby and then T Smitty.
Interesting. You want to expand on your
Keep
little
that as you
rivalry
will.
with your developing rivalry?
There's no
With who?
rivalry. He's just a crybaby.
I see. Okay.
You heard it
Like,
here.
what's the rivalry about? Because he cries too much.
Wild.
Well, you don't like that he cries.
Anyways, Vissel, Saturday. Richard Raven.
Richard Raven.
Daniel Michel was in the booth, and he actually did really, really well. My goat.
Yeah,
My
I
glorious king.
enjoyed talking with him.
No,
I
Here we
enjoyed.
go with the glaze again.
It was your idea to glaze him. You wanted to bring him back on the podcast this week.
You did want to do that.
It was just fun times. I don't know.
You know, if you get iRacing, then you can join the booth, and then we can glaze.
I wouldn't
you.
want to be 10 feet from you in the booth.
Just too broke.
Oh! Crazy. Arthur Fistman. What were we talking about?
Man.
Man. This
Bros
is
know their
if
excuse
only.
for money.
just
Maybe
ask-
sell your clapped out pickup truck.
Wow. My truck? That's crazy when you own
The one
Fords.
that hasn't moved.
When you own shitty Fords. What does Ford stand for?
Failed
um,
on random or I don't know, something involving failure.
Yeah, failure. Such
Wild. What were we talking about, dude?
about how
I-
Fords are garbage.
Let me guess.
I
Purge is
think we
gonna
were
say-
talking about glazing Daniel Michel.
Oh yeah, my goat, my glorious king, the greatest driver in VPS history. Yeah, no, I forgot. Anyways, yeah. Then
Yeah.
Sunday was
Wow, moving over that very quickly.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not locked in today. VTSC,
You're
VSTC,
never locked in.
VTS, ACC at
BTS?
Paul Ricard. Shout out BTS. Chief was there. That was one of the races of all time, for sure. For sure.
I don't know. I explained it last week. I just have no top speed. So Paul Ricard really wasn't anything
I
special.
don't want to hear it. No, I want to hear it.
Dude, so I think I qualified fourth. So the race started. The leader spun. It was Carlos spun, and then Yeah, and then what else happened? Oh, we were three wide. We were three wide going into turn 3, and we kind of all got pushed off the track because we all just collided. Um, so the backstretch was just bad because BMW has crazy straight line speed. So I got a pretty good exit, and then the BMW just comes flying past me like he's in an F1 car. And I was just like, okay, so that set the tone for the rest of the race. Keep in mind that dude's like more than a second a lap slower than me, and he was gaining like half a second every time we went to the back straight, just because I had
Jesus.
no straight line speed. Yeah, it was kind of insane.
You guys
Um,
are recording a podcast. I'm watching the Conclave. We are not the same.
Didn't ask.
watch some bitches, but yeah, I lost so
Well,
much time on the backstretch, and I gained it back within
hey,
like
hey,
two
Chief,
corners after the
ever
straight.
notice why there's a camera in your mom's room?
So he's watching your mom. What?
Ever notice there's a camera in your toilet?
He aims for it when he kisses.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, but I gained all the time back in like two corners after the straight every time. So it was kind of just back and forth, and Stale just kind of pulled off because we were all battling.
Vatican City, more like Vatican Diddy.
All right.
And
bro.
a couple times, it was a fast right-hander where I lost it pretty much. The car just completely gave out on the braking, and a good thing Power Card has those little strips, those blue strips, that stopped me from going in the wall. Um, but yeah, overall it was just like boring. Um, yeah, I really don't know what else to say. Where do we go next? Kalami? Yes.
I think so.
That should be a banger.
That's not this coming weekend because Mother's Day, but the next, right?
No, of course. Always the women have to get in the way of races. Just kidding!
Chat,
My
clip
gosh,
that.
everybody's so
Clip that.
sensitive.
Put it on the.
Jack, clip that.
Put it
You,
on the
you guys already photoshopped me on Ray Rice's body.
Fred Durst, if you are listening to that, we don't associate with those views.
we photoshopped you.
Yeah!
We photoshopped your head on Donald Trump. We've put it on Ray Rice, and I put a blunt in your mouth for thumbnails.
If anybody's not from Vantage watching, they probably think I'm like the craziest person ever.
Most
The
degenerate,
worst
you
person to
are.
ever exist.
most degenerate person alive.
Real.
You have gone on record multiple times saying you don't respect women.
It's not that I don't respect women.
But
It's just sometimes they make life hard.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I'm sure you understand.
Don't pin your beliefs on me. Don't project
Nico's gonna say that he doesn't understand, and he agrees with me when we're talking about it.
that you're just making things up now.
We're being gaslit into misogyny.
Chief's like,
You literally,
Chief's
I've
like,
explained
I
my
speak
family
for
situation
everyone
multiple times.
when I say we all hate women.
Okay, well, I explained to you earlier. My
No,
mom
everyone's
said
gonna
that it was
clip
my
that.
fault that her oil was draining out of her car, that her oil level was low.
Yeah, but it probably
What?
was. You probably
It's not.
stole it and put it in your crappy Toyota. Or Nissan or
I
whatever.
don't have a Toyota.
Nissan.
Alright, buddy.
Listen,
I don't ever want to hear anything from a Ford owner. I
I
know you
don't
watched Brokeback Mountain
technically
multiple
own a
times.
Ford. I own a Toyota. I don't own a Ford.
It's true,
Yet.
huh?
I own
yeah.
a Ford.
T
I own a
word.
Toyota that's actually a Subaru.
Not my narrative.
Oh, so you own a Subaru? Even worse.
I just bought a Subaru Crosstrek.
Did you get like? So when you get your haircut, do you get like shave 0 on the sides?
Nico, glad to know we can join each other in lesbianism.
Yeah. I was gonna say. When do you get in the Outback?
Dude, Subaru Outback, let's go.
You're getting it out back.
What?
Yeah,
Is that what it stands for?
from behind.
What was I gonna say? What were we talking about?
Um,
knows? Vantage stuff.
I don't know.
ACC.
I don't know. You said I was
anal
misogynist.
bleeding.
Sunday. What the fuck? Sunday was V1 at Monaco. So there's that.
Man,
That happened.
man.
What a race
How
that
long
was.
have we been
Hunch.
recording right now?
Only 20 minutes.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Man, TSDMO.
Well.
For real.
I was there. I just happened to be there. You know, just because I race in there. because I signed up for the series that I race in.
Wow, that's shocking. I don't.
So I had a
That's a new
qualifying ban.
technology
Can
right
you
there.
shut up, mate, for 2 seconds?
No.
I had a qualifying ban from last race. So I started 15th, and I made up over 10 spots. I think I made up about I made up 12 spots. Um, and since my family is just so inconsiderate, I had to pause the game and promptly fell to the last car on track. So that was really cool. Um, from my perspective, just losing out on a win. Uh, yeah, so that's always fun. What was your thoughts on the race, Nico?
I thought it was a really good race, actually. I mean, all things considered, people need to stop hitting the walls, but Nouveau Chicane claimed a bunch of lives. But we have a close championship battle now because of it, so that's cool. RBN finally won a real race without like penalties. Actually, technically, he
Wow.
won because of penalties, but he's also lost, I think, 2 races because of penalties. So yeah.
Was Monaco double points?
No, not this time.
Speaking of close point situations, I'm gonna do a backtrack / segue into the Vissel
What
points.
kind of-
Yeah,
So
those are very close.
That's a
1 point separates the lead.
the 1 point.
We're now going into round 5.
Yeah, 1 point game. We got Larry Miles, my goat, versus Richard Raven, my other goat.
Who?
What do you mean? who?
Richard Raven. Yeah,
Who?
he's goated.
With the sauce. He finally
He's
won.
been racing longer than you've been alive, my guy.
Guy who folded to a GTA racer? Crazy.
Told to a GTA racer twice.
Technically, Larry Miles.
Not once, but twice.
Pretty
One.
good. Don't forget
There
Tom
was
Minot.
pretty good.
Tom Minot beat him twice as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Minot has beat him twice. If Minot was a bit better than... If he wasn't a bum, then he would probably be leading the championship.
What? Yeah. Well, he's not full time.
Won't even race home.
Elliot, if you're racing the championship, how would you be doing?
Knowing how I compare against Larry and how I've raced against Rick, I'd probably be fighting for the lead right now.
Oh, so I'd be like light years ahead of you.
Yeah, if you consider light years ahead, heaven, then sure.
You're saying he would be
Yeah.
dead?
Yes, I am.
What are you saying? You're saying that I should myself?
Don't.
He's gonna bosh
Don't
himself.
worry, I bleeped it out for you. That's what you're saying, Elliot? You heard it here
I'm gonna-
first.
all I'm gonna
Everybody,
say-
Vantage Twitter is gonna go crazy after this episode.
All I'm gonna
drops.
say is you're gonna be copying Jeffrey Epstein.
What?
Oh, so I'm gonna get smoked?
Crazy name drop.
No, he's saying you're going to get really wealthy and own your own island.
Yeah, you're
Hell
gonna
yeah,
own
dude.
an island.
That's the
I'm-
goal, honestly.
I
That'd be
just
cool
support
to
you.
own an island. Does it cost money to like open a country?
No.
Open
I'm actually speaking of that. I am
It's
a
just like-
citizen in one of those
Where,
countries.
where would you open a
Sperm-
country?
You're
Meadowville?
probably a fucking citizen in Bitchville.
All right.
I'm a citizen in the Principality of Sealand. I paid $60 for it.
You're in the Principality of Seaman.
No, that's Spermatoville. Please.
Other crazy name drops.
It's a callback to something no one would ever get.
Call-
iceberg.
Throw it in the iceberg.
You and the iceberg.
You
Not
go.
everything's going to go iceberg. Yes, loud.
Fucking guy.
What's another
This should go
What's
in
the
the
next
iceberg.
Geogussr?
That's a good question. I was streaming Geogussr.
Vantage.
ages.
Why don't we just do Geoguessr right now?
That's all I'm saying.
We're recording a
Just turn.
podcast.
Lotto was playing
Yeah.
Geogussr earlier and he saw something dirty. He immediately went to India. Just want to say that.
I'm gonna say
Okay, but
this.
was he?
It was in the hey, bro.
Was
Hey,
it
bro.
right?
Can't even. It was the country. It was the next country over from India.
Instead of recording the podcast, just turn the podcast half Geoguessr. We have nothing to talk about.
Oops, all Geogussr.
What could we
What
talk
it-
about?
Why don't we put the gameplay of Geoguessr in the podcast?
Yeah, let's just let's just play some Geoguessr while recording.
Can we talk about the
podcast.
political and economical state of the world right now?
It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough,
It's all right.
It is pretty rough.
especially with with Canada electing a new prime minister for the first time in 12 years. That's changing the whole geopolitical situation, especially in North America.
But how does that affect LeBron's legacy?
I feel like it does in some way.
But egg prices are up in a random city in Montana.
Real.
I actually
Alright.
no wait. Here's how it does. I'm pretty sure he probably gets some of his like horse supplements from
Horse
Canada. So
Dude,
So
you know
we're-
what?
All right. Everyone look at my
There's
screen.
so-
I'm sharing my screen.
Awesome.
We're gonna play a round of Geogussr together.
oh
I'm not playing
my.
that shit. Okay, but
Let's
What
do
was
an
I
F1
gonna say?
Geoguessr.
Oh,
F1 track.
Hurry up!
Geoguessr.
Too
That'd be
late.
cool,
Nope.
actually.
There's 2 minutes left.
here, let me hop on the web.
I just
Okay, so it's
realized.
Europe.
There's so many people on like podcasts, like people that like conspiracy podcasts that will like
I did
not
an
take
exact
medicine.
What the frick?
They
Can we
won't
get
take
a language?
medicine for anything
What does that say?
or any
Does that
like
have a language?
pills.
That's Turkey.
But
I don't think it's.
some like a random doctor from Cambodia will recommend like
I forgot
fucking horse
what- I forgot
tranquilizer,
what
I'm thinking this
Country
is
it was.
Turkey.
I'm thinking this music's.
and
really-
they'll
Oh,
and
what
they'll
does
be
that say?
like, yeah, I take horse tranquilizer now.
What does that?
I'm
what does that
telling you
say?
right now, it's not even. I don't even think it's Europe.
It's Europe. I got that.
Land spittle.
Nah.
Because I
Europe.
played. That's not Europe.
All right.
That
Hold
might
on,
be
I'm
Iceland.
gonna connect to the
That's
stream
Europe.
1 second.
Okay.
How much
Yeah,
you
I
want to
did-
bet
I'm
that's
good.
not Europe? Ellie, how much you want to bet that's not Europe?
I'm betting that it is
We have-
Europe. What is your if we consider
Dot
This
is.
is-
What's
I'll-
is is Iceland, isn't it? No, is. Dot is.
it is
Yeah,
Iceland, that is
Iceland.
Iceland actually. So yeah, which
Yeah. So, where's my money?
Iceland. I never actually said a number.
Yeah, you being a bitch. Anyways,
Dang, bro, relax.
Okay, so we're in Iceland.
he's being a bitch.
Where is Iceland? There's Iceland.
Iceland's here. We got to pick a random city. We have 30 seconds.
I feel like it's probably in Reykjavik.
I agree. Let's see. Pick a random spot there.
Let's go. Yeah, that's a good
That's
spot.
my
Good
nickname in
spot.
high school.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
Oh, we're goaded. We're goaded with the sauce.
500
right down the
yards.
street.
That's like put that in the.
That is definitely on the video.
That's a compilation of good guesses. Holy
that's
shit!
sick.
All right, we're cooking.
Next round.
Next round. Good job, guys.
You an F1 Geogussr?
That was good on us. Good on
This
us.
looks like somewhere in America.
What? Wait,
looks
it is
like-
America. Look at the double yellow lines. This is the border.
All right, there's.
This
a
looks
jump
like Argentina.
there. This looks like Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Eisenberg.
Hey, look at those billboards over down the road. That'll probably tell you everything. You
Oh,
need
it's
to
all
know.
green now. What the freak?
Other way. The other way.
Okay,
Idiots.
you didn't say it. Just-
Okay, so
Other way, buddy.
full on degeneracy, by the
I'm
way.
pretty sure this is just the border.
Let me see. We'll have to get on the other side of
This
these.
is not what the border wall looks like, buddy. I don't know how to tell you this.
Oh, look, this is definitely America, by the way. Psych.
Hey.
But that's
Buenos-
Argentina.
Okay, so it is Argentina.
Argentina. Yeah.
Buenos, is that Brazil?
Buenos Aires is Argentina.
It's fucking Argentina.
Oh, nice.
P-
Yo!
Shout out NSX Gaming. 2PC Gamer SNXS.
Yeah.
NSX.
Two PC game. Yeah.
Wait. Where's NSX computers? Where are they located? 1 second.
That's cheating. Don't
Well-
cheat.
Wait, go back to that sign
Oh.
that showed to Buenos Aires.
Oh, hang
I
on.
want to see what direction it was saying
Buenos
Buenos Aires is.
It was just-
Then
I
we can
think it
go
said
up or down.
right.
It was just an arrow.
Yeah, we can figure. So
We gotta
that
pick
way.
a spot, yes.
So what cardinal direction is? So it's south of. So it's
Oh, yeah.
north of Buenos Aires.
Okay. There it is. So we're gonna be like.
I think it's in Campania or Campana. I think it's close.
I think it's right in Buenos Aires, in my opinion.
That's too
I think
far.
it's maybe like
I think
it's a little
close.
south of it, maybe.
I think it's in San
It's a little-
Francisco.
It's north because it's pointing south.
All right. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh.
You're right,
Not
yeah.
bad. Not bad. That sign lied to us.
That-
by
I
the way.
fucking told you, you dumb bitches.
I guess it was saying the airport was south. All right.
Ah, the airport. Okay.
I told you it was right in Buenos
This is
Aires.
India.
I wonder where this is.
Holy moly. This is.
Or it's one of the stands. It's either India or one of the stands.
Let's see.
That is not India, actually.
This
Hold on,
is
hold
India.
on. I think that might be
Is that
like
India?
what's the nearby country? Hold up.
like the Philippines.
Is
That
it? It
might
could be.
be-
It's not Pakistan or Bangladesh.
It might be Bangladesh.
It could be Bangladesh, actually.
It could be Bangladesh, actually. Does anyone here
I've
speak
Bangladesh one
Bangladeshi?
Call that number.
Shut up.
Call a
It
number.
might be Bangladesh.
Should we call the
Wait, go
number?
back up. What's that area? Does anyone know what Bangladeshi area code is?
I don't know if they have area codes in Bangladesh. All right, are we
I
guessing?
don't even know what numbers.
Oh, burger.
Bangladesh. I'm guessing Bangladesh.
Let's just go with I think Dhaka.
Sure. Oh my
Oh
god,
my
we are
goodness, we're goated.
cooking right now.
Oh my
Holy
god.
fuck, this is actually going insane. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Let's do some F1.
Can we do like a
Geoguessr.
racetrack?
Yeah, F1
like red-
Geoguessr.
Let's see.
Racetrack.
Nico has
What?
no free location.
Anonymous F1 fan. Oh my goodness, it's Max Verstappen.
I used to have the premium version. What's going on?
Who's Gale F?
I'm trying to search
Shout
it
out
out.
Gale F, bro. Shout out Gale F.
No, shout out Gale F.
My God.
Community maps. Here we
Street
go.
Community.
F1.
Why isn't it
What the
talking?
frick is my?
F?
Two
This is-
random racetracks.
Holy
You
moly.
have to.
Hang on, let me stop sharing my screen real quick. Why can't I type? There we go. Jesus.
Use your keyboard.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
We need to bring this back for Vantage Week.
Be dope.
Group Geogussr.
Admin Geoguessr.
We could. All right. F1 tracks,
Let's go
1950
to-
to
let's
2030.
go
Turn Informer.
2025.
Oh yeah, I guess we could do that.
Wait, which one? Which one are we doing?
1950 or
All
2025.
F1. Wait, I was gonna say all F1 tracks.
Well, this was
I
50,
don't think we
1950 to 2022. So this could be like any.
All of them
would
except
work, honestly.
Vegas.
Yeah, except for Vegas. Oh.
Quick, buy it right now.
Well, I guess that's it, folks. Let's take a look at the power rankings real quick. That's just a tease of what's to come. Maybe we'll do some more Geogussr. We actually did really good for that one round. That's like a good way to top it off. Power rankings. So it's been 2 weeks since I had power rankings on here. We got a new number 2. It's Chief Dankaroo in second place. He finally jumped Dush Machine
Hey.
after Dush did 10 races, won to all 10 and the championship, and then just stopped racing. Sean Purcell stays in 4th. Purge jumps up a couple spots with his win at Homestead. Kurt Bray up 2 spots with his win at Martinsville. Prince up 2 because he won at, where did he win? Not this previous week, but the week before. He won at, no, where did he win? Anyways.
Canada.
Yeah, he won at Canada. La Balloon goes down 3 spots. Kyle Purcell goes down 3 spots.
This is rigged.
And Todd Lee goes down 4 spots.
We have a rigged election. Very rigged. So rigged. Never seen anything more rigged in my life.
Real. What do you guys think of the power rankings so far this year?
I can't wait till the
Very rigged.
can't wait till we get a Vissel driver in the power rankings. And Chief just left.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess that he was so disgusted at the
back.
power rankings, he couldn't bear to even be in the party.
I don't know why it kicked me out for some reason.
Unfortunate.
Real. Anyway,
I am currently
New.
buying Geoguessr Pro.
lovely.
Can we play it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone, thanks for watching and tuning in and helping us with some Geogussr. We actually did really good. I'm impressed with our
You
score.
did very good. That's impressive.
We will see you guys next week. Goodbye.